Well, yes, reflection. So we have learned to be grounded, we've learned to be in free flow of our emotions, and we've also learned to claim our autonomy and power. It's time to make a quantum leap forward. To make such a move successfully requires flight, right? To soar, we need to strike a balance between where we are and where we are going. To fly in our relationships, we need to be able to strike a balance between self and other. To glide to our greatest version, we must be able to find the equilibrium point between our light as well as our shadow sides. But is there a trajectory, a path, a way that we can all tune into in order to find equilibrium in life more easily? Stay tuned. Life lived with love is not lived in weakness. Master my crafts in bits and pieces. This is my past. I wind and I weave it. I wanted love. Life lived with love is not lived in weakness. Master my crafts in bits and pieces. This is my past. I wind and I weave it. I wanted love. Ask and receive it. Love is the way. Trying to explain love is like trying to explain colors to a blind man or blind woman. You need to feel it. You need to experience it, which I'm sure you've experienced before. Universal, yet personal. I agree with those who say love is a state of being, deep within us, that can't be taken away. Eckhart Tolle teaches us that a genuine relationship is one which is not dominated by the ego, with its image-making and self-seeking. In a genuine relationship, there is an outward flow of open, alert attention towards the other person without any wanting whatsoever. I sing from the same hymn sheet as Anna Dear Judith when she said, "There is an unstruck sound when two people are in affinity with each other." I'm on the same page as Napoleon Hill when he says a mastermind alliance is when two or more people work together in perfect harmony towards a definite purpose. In true healing, we tend to the heart of the matter. For true success in our chosen calling, we follow our heart, we do something we love, and we do it with zest. Air is the element of the heart chakra. The will and the struggle of the third chakra can give way to peace, and we can find peace in the heart chakra. We are able to quantum leap from the fiery solar plexus to the tranquil and peaceful realm of air. Keeping our will by letting go of needing to control everything all of the time. We can think of air as spirit. When someone is sad, disappointed, depressed, or any other emotion south of acceptance, or any other negative emotion, we say they are low-spirited. The physical cause of this feeling is shallow breathing. Whenever you are feeling down in spirit, remember, breathe more life into yourself. You, me, we have that power of God in us. Deep abdominal breathing makes us feel blessed. It stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, which governs the rest and digest response. I've contemplated death on a few different occasions. I'm sure I'm not alone at some point having deeper, darker, suicidal thoughts too. Looking back at those points in life, parts of the ego, the identity that I navigated life with, were coming to light. They're being revealed. What we've all got to realize is the ego is dark in nature, in the sense that if unchecked, it is hidden, unconscious, destructive, and even chaotic. The larger the ego, the greater the identification with the mind, and the greater the identification with form. Form refers to things which are tangible that we can feel, see, and touch in the physical world. Beingness, which we feel inside and we experience when we interact with others, is eternal. All forms are structures, and structures are temporary. Like the phone that I'm using to record this video with. Like the clothes I'm wearing, even down to my body. These are temporary. The unobserved mind and ego is pathological, as in a mental disease. Mental dis-ease. And it causes more disease within the body. Constant identification with the thoughts leaves no space for peace and tranquility, and even enjoying the beauty of life. However, when we become the non-judgmental observer of our minds, the darkness of the ego is absorbed into the light of present awareness. True love can knock you to your senses. When you feel it from inside and you feel it from outside, it shifts the whole paradigm of your life. As I said last week, we're shifting from a society dominated by power, control, and ego, which are solar plexus chakra traits, to one which is governed by love, which is the trait of the heart chakra. The purpose of the heart chakra is to open us up to love, compassion, and intimacy, which are all necessary to reach the higher chakras. The heart chakra vibrates at a higher frequency than the solar plexus chakra. As we go up the chakras, the energy gets less dense and the vibration increases. Green is the color commonly assigned to the heart chakra. The gland of chakra 4 is the thymus. This regulates the immune system. The thymus releases T cells which combat foreign invaders into the body and into the cells. Vitamins A and C boost the thymus. They boost the immune system and they stop the thymus gland from shrinking too fast. What has happened has happened. This does not take away from our essence, which is presence, which is that beingness that we feel at any given time. This is the feeling that we're chasing when we're thrill seeking. So when I'm doing hand balancing, or when I'm on the slack line and I'm in the zone, I'm looking for that feeling of aliveness where I can't think about anything, I have no thoughts in my mind, and it's just the present moment I'm focused on. This feeling is ever present though, even now. I don't have to close my eyes, I can feel that constant buzz of aliveness which is inside me and you. Not letting go of the past causes grief. Grief undermines our sense of trust, as well as forgiveness, as well as cutting us off from the present moment. Assuming the pose of grief, we collapse not only the stomach, but we also bring in the chest and our head comes down. This prevents us from breathing fully from the diaphragm. And as we've spoken earlier, this is the physical cause of the ill feelings or the low spiritedness. Grief is what collapses the fourth chakra. Love is what overcomes this. Energy can neither be created or destroyed. When we lose a loved one, or when we experience grief, we must understand that energy can never be destroyed or created, only transmuted or converted into some other form. And also, the love that we have for something or someone that we've lost always exists in our heart. And the energy that was them before is rebirthed as something new. Some symptoms of an unbalanced heart chakra are: 1. Lack of compassion, jealousy, and lack of an ability to forgive. Number 2, loneliness, anxiety, or depression. Number 3, a poor or lowered immune system. Number 4, respiratory and/or heart conditions. Number 5, dependence on others for fulfillment. Number 6, harsh judgment of self or others. And number 7, needing acceptance of others. These are just 7 symptoms of an unbalanced heart chakra. In today's society, where hate as well as grief and loss are rife, having an unbalanced heart chakra is very common, but it does not have to stay this way. We can balance the heart chakra. Here are 7 ways to heal your heart chakra. Number 1, speak to someone you trust, such as a professional or a friend who won't judge you as you express yourself. Number 2, journaling. Express yourself on the page if you can't speak to someone else. That way you won't have to hold and carry those emotions with you. You can get them off of your chest and on to the page. We said that the element of the heart chakra is air. The 3rd way we can heal the 4th chakra is to use pranayama, which is breathing techniques. By breathing, as we discussed, from the diaphragm, from the abdomen, you stimulate that rest and digestive response, and that can help us feel better. Number 4, as well as eating a balanced, healthy diet which is suited to your needs, we can eat green fruits and vegetables such as callaloo, jackfruit, and okra. Number 5, meditation. Meditation is good at helping us find our center and be more focused. We talked a lot about the present moment today and how grief takes us away from that because it makes us stuck in our mind thinking about previous events in the past. Meditation can help us to distinguish what has happened from who we are. Number 6, positive affirmations and also chants. And finally, number 7, growing and strengthening our support networks by fostering genuine, mutually beneficial relationships with other people. Similar to the previous videos, I'm going to give a quick 2-step process you can do to begin your process of healing any grief or any trauma that you might have, which is stopping your heart space from opening and expanding to unconditional love. The first step in the process is to realize and observe any protocol, any safeguard that you have created in order to shield and protect yourself from trauma you might have suffered as a child or later on in life. Thank yourself for them even. They protected you all of this time. And number 2, realize you may not need them anymore. Realize that you can let go of And as the person in charge of your destiny, the person who is using the weighing scales, you can take off whatever you need to take off to address the balance within your subtle body. Spud your higher self, cause you know that you win. Mind, body, and spirit in divine rhythm. Spud your higher self, cause you know that you win.